We're here with Coach Myers as the Buckeyes get set to play Detroit on Saturday. Coach, you guys had a tough preseason schedule. You played Canada, you went out to Johns Hopkins, played Syracuse and Robert Morris here. Just talk about how that helped prepare you for the season.
It's been great. I think for the men, it helps them to know that they have a opportunity at the end of each week during the preseason to compete and test themselves. We've been fortunate. We've stayed relatively healthy through the preseason. Got a few guys nicked up, but we're getting healthier every day. And I think from each week we took lessons learned. The opportunity with Canada was great. Getting on the road and going to Johns Hopkins was certainly a learning experience for us, and we got a lot of positive things out of that trip and getting on the road. And then certainly this last weekend, with a team like Syracuse and Robert Morris that both have different strengths and put pressure on you in different ways. It was a great evaluation. It was good to be here at home, playing in front of a great crowd. So yeah, I think this preseason's been one that has been about what we expected. We know there's some areas that we still need to continue to grow and develop, and we're working hard at that right now in practice going into week one.
This is week one. You open the regular season against Detroit. Just talk about what kind of game you're expecting from them. What are some of the strengths they bring?
Yeah, well, Coach Holtz has done and his staff have done a great job. We've played them each year since they started the program, developing their program. They've gotten better every year. I think they're certainly an absolute contender in the MAC conference this year. Strengths of their team, they play hard. Detroit always comes in here and plays extremely hard to start the year. We know that. They do a great job in the early offense and the transition game. And they have outstanding goalie play. They got a senior goalie who's been a starter now for them for 4 years. So their long stick midi, one of the best we'll see this year. They have a lot of strengths. They do a nice job, and I think we have to understand we have to be on our top of our game going into Saturday.
And taking the focus away from Detroit and onto our team, who are some of the Buckeyes to keep an eye on early in the season?
Yeah, offensively for us, we're working to kind of continue to develop our chemistry. Obviously Logan is a known. If you've played us and you're familiar with our roster, he's doing a nice job, leading and kind of bringing some of the younger guys along. Carter Brown is a guy that as a freshman has played some minutes for us early in the preseason, done some nice things. A guy like Charlie Schneider and Tyler Pfister, both freshmen recently, we've given an opportunity to, and they both had pretty good scrimmages versus Syracuse. So I think, those are a few freshmen on that end of the field. Casey Capino is another freshman who's taken a few faceoffs for us, playing some defensive midfield. Robbie Haas on the defensive end. So, getting some contributions from some of our younger guys is nice to see. But we also feel like we got enough veteran experience in this team right now that we can rely on those guys to kind of set the tone going into this first week. The face-off X is still an area that we want to improve, so that's a point of emphasis for us this weekend. And, defensively, obviously replacing our whole close defense, we're still kind of developing that chemistry. It's nice to have Greg back in the cage. And Scotty, we're getting good goalie play from both those guys right now. They're both doing a pretty good job. Joey Mears made the transfer down low, and I think he's been pretty smooth with that. So those are some positive things that we're excited about, but obviously a great deal still to do.